Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio and our Bat Challenge. That is the Bob's Angels 1000 Challenge. Artillery, right here. So you have a look up through there. We've got quite a lot to go up, but it's these orange electronics right here. So we do need to work down towards that. I've got weaponry and stuff up here that we need to work down to as well. As along with strand casting, battery, cement processing level 2. So there's a few extra items that we're going to want to get before we get all the way down to that. Let's, well, I have to have thermal water extraction. Although I did say that I might go and do this. Let's start on the thermal water extraction for a minute. I might go on to another island to start with soon, with just using the plasma turrets, because I'm also working towards building plasma turrets. Now I got logistics, exploration. Where's the warfare? Is it oh, exploration is warfare. So we've got laser turrets, and we have actually got plasma turrets. The only downside to plasma turrets is that I require 20 alien artifacts up front to be able to build them. And alien artifacts only come from aliens. So I'm going to need like laser turrets or something. It's going to be rather tricky. I'm going to need an island that doesn't have much in the way of alien life to start with. Or I'm going to need to get bombarding with turrets. Like even here, there's a lot of enemies on here, and I am in no condition to be taking on anything at all right now. I don't have any armor, like my weaponry, defenses, everything like that. I haven't built up any of it. I got none whatsoever built up properly, ready to go after this lot. So, yeah, we're gonna just ignore them for a minute. Me run that round, and I'm gonna start just plonking down a load of these pumps, and then after we've done that, right, I'm gonna have to get rid of that. We'll remove these patches of stone that we've got here. 20 stone there, 20 stone there. Right, we get those out, and now put down more of these. I'm putting every single one of them in the same direction, I think. It's going to just make it a bit easier. Just to handle all of the extraction, I think. There's no guarantee that I've got this right, but I got a bit of an idea how I'm going to do this, and I'm sort of thinking that this, well, it might work, it might not. I've no idea at the moment whether or not this is actually going to be successful or otherwise, but I can hope that it works. 3 left. Have I got this right? We might have. Yes, I do. I have got every single one of them. I'm looking here. I don't see any sign of any others on here at the moment with anything. So that's looking promising. Right, next up, I'm going to take a copper pipe to ground, and I'm essentially going to build a line of pipes out over this side, and I'm going to run all of that over to these pipes. That's kind of what I'm aiming to do next. I can have a petrochem gas tank and sort of build a little bit of a buffer over here. Thinking I probably won't. I will get rid of that little stone right there, so he's out of the way. No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to here. That one. We'll also get rid of that bit of timber right there, and we'll take, so that pipe goes to here. That's the bottom end of the pipe. If I put that one there, I'll do it from here. Right, now we'll take a line and we'll run all the way up like this, and that's the top line right there. I'll stick with copper pipes because the volume of it doesn't change no matter what you put in. So next we're going to go over, and just to make this quicker, I'm going to put a single copper pipe in front of each of these pumps that we've gone and put down onto the ground like this. Just to make life a little bit simpler for us. Put you there, and that one over there. Boom, boom, like that. And then come over here. Keep dropping these down. I'm going to also need to run power out to all of these as well. Shouldn't be too tricky. Power should be relatively simple. And over here, that one, and then there's just 2 left to do right there. Excellent. And I get rid of that bit of stone, and then there's a bit of stone there, and a bit of stone there, and that's all of it. Right. That's all of the stone inside, so now I can put an underground pipe. I go like that. So I bring the underground pipe. That literally cannot go any further than that. So remove that. I was going to do it sort of so that it's exactly like just a load of long lines, but I don't have to do it 100% exactly like that. We've got some options on this. So we'll start working on bringing some of these back. So I'm going to put you to there. You over this side, you can go there, and then you can go that way, and then you can go that way. So we've got a couple of extra. That one will go 1 and 2, and that one will go 1 up to there. And then we'll go over this way, and you're going to go here. Take that one up. This is just going to keep going now. So you're going to get to there. Right, I'm just going to have to leave that one out. And run you into there like that. And then you go out. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to do that. And that one will join in there like that. And then this one over here is going to do the same. He's going to go in and he's going to join in there. I'll go back up this way, so I've got that one has now gone all the way through, and I've hooked in these, and we've come up to this point. So you right there are going to go and join in on that one, and you're going to go, yeah, you don't quite get to the other side of that, do you? Which is a little bit of a jolly nuisance, it must be said, but if I go there, I should be able to make it all the way across. So just do 1 extra line. Pop you in there. Yes, you do. That's fantastic. And then you can join into the main pipe. That one. See, I've hardly got anything in between these. So I'm just going to do a straight line over to there. And then this one is going to go there. And that's going to join into the main pipe. And then over here. Join that into the pipe. Except I want 1 extra there. That one's not joined in yet. You'll do that, and you'll go to there. So then you pick up, and you join into the main pipe. This one up here. Join into the pipe. Cut that one off. That's in. Those are in. That one there that runs across, that goes in. So now I've got these over here. So you will join on there. Carry on out. You can do the same over here. Just going to run this one in. That one's going to go there, expand out by 1, and then it's going to connect in there. And that'll just drop down into there like that. You over here. You can connect in a load more if you want to, but honestly, I don't think it really matters all that much. Like, you can, like, join lots more of the pipes together. I could, make it, like, maybe a little bit more efficient by just looping them around there and things like that. But, yeah, I'm not too fast. It's not like I've got a major shortage of pipes anyway, so I don't think it's going to really affect anything. And pop that one in there. I'll go back. Right, what have we got next? Those are going all the way across. These here, I'm going to do separate lines. You're going to go here and join in. And then that one is going to go there and join in like that. And you're going to go and join in there. I'll leave those down there for a minute. Go and connect these in. Now that one there, I'm going to take out to that point, and then we're going to go there like that. We're going to put a straight in there, and then we're going to run this one Like that. And it's going to connect into there. And then I'll go back over here again. You will go here like this. 3 pipes down, and then start running that one all the way over. Like that. Connect it in there. Now this one is going to be 4 of these all in a line. So that one's going to go... Alright, we'll do that one sort of part way, and then he'll go out to that point, and he'll drop into here. I'll put that one in there, and then have you out that way. I'll do it like this. That one will go here. Loop that bit in. There. And then I got these 2 down here, which... I kind of like the idea of doing these last 2 as 2 separate ones. Just out from each other a little bit. Now, I'm hoping that I have now got every single one of those joined in. Every single one of them connected all the way through. I'm pretty sure I have. That one's going out, that one's out, that one comes in and over. And we've got a whole long line of pipes up this way. I mean, there'll be, and it will be able to tell a bit later on if I have missed any. I don't think I have. Looking up through here, it looks like everything is actually connected right the way through there. I've still got an even number of pipes here as well, which is quite promising, actually. If you've still got an even number of pipes after you've gone and done everything, then it's definitely looking up. Now, I've got the storage tanks down over here, and I got a whole load of them right there, and I kind of want some storage tanks up here. I've got 3 that I can build. I'm just wondering whether I should put the storage tanks up here, or whether I should put them all the way over the other side, because I'm going to now run a pipe, a single pipe, all the way over here. Though, maybe I shouldn't. I would normally run a pipe all the way across, and just have it done in a fluid pipe. And this is something that I've done frequently and often and almost always and exclusively. It's just what I do. I run a massive amount of pipes across and then leave it at that. Empty barrels. 200 empty barrels. We have a barreling pump. I can make those. I don't have any iron plates. I got a load of lead on me, which is not much cop. Storage tanks, yeah, that's fine. I need fluid blocks, which I can't make without iron. Empty barrels are steel plates. Now, I'm going to need quite a few empty barrels to be made. And then I'm going to want a pumping plant. And I'm going to want to have a debottling plant as well. But I'm wondering about putting it into barrels right here, and then doing it on a conveyor belt all the way across on barrels, and then debarreling and then processing. I've never done that before. It's not, I kind of have. I kind of done it with robots after a bit. Like, it is something that I've, like, worked up to, but I've never really done it at this stage, and I'm thinking this could be an interesting little exercise, something to try. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna just start off with let's start off with a belt right here. I'll run my belt all the way along over here like this until I run out of belt, so I'm gonna need to go and get some more. And I'm gonna leave this as an actual belt running all the way. Ha ha! That automatically put that in. I didn't even know that was a thing. I did not know that was even a thing. That is fantastic. I had no idea it would do that. That's a brand new feature, that is. Let's go and get rid of that block of stone over there as well. And I've only got 2 belts left anyway, so I'm going to need to go and get some more belts, and then we'll end up sort of bringing the material over to here. So I'm going to need steel, which basically I'm going to need a little factory setup that is going to be making barrels. That's not going to be difficult. That's actually going to be a fairly simple thing to put in place and start building, especially considering the amount of steel that we've got building down here. So we'll be able to go and just set that building in this area down here. I've got the steel there. That's all available right in here. I got plenty of it. It's not like we got a shortage, but what have I got a shortage? Oh, I've already filled right up with slag in there, because all of the slag, I've got copper ore coming over there and slag coming down here. So I'm going to need to put down a warehouse or two, just as I've got some room to get rid of these items. So I'm going to put put that one in there so that I've got a warehouse for that slag. And I'm also going to put a warehouse there for more copper ore. So I'm going to put 2 of those into there, and I'm going to put that one. And I come down here, and I'm going to put this one right in here, and then I'm going to put 1 and 2 like that. So they're going to start chucking the slag in out of the way over here, which is going to start in turn freeing up the line on here, which will allow everything else to start running properly, and then the steel production can fire back up again as well. It'll take a minute or two for it to fully engage and start fully running again, but it won't take too long. And then once everything has cleared, see, it's very rapidly clearing everything out on that side. Still got all of these major issues with the slag building up here. Like, I'm struggling to keep that clear, but it's not too much of a problem. Like, we are eventually going to be using up this slag, and then I end up not having enough of it anyway. Like, that's kind of like the biggest problem, is I just don't have enough slag anyway. So being able to use the stuff up is pretty good. Now, I've got a chest in here that is pulling off some of this steel that we're making in here. Although, why aren't you making steel? You're not making molten steel. What's going on here? Because I don't have any steel ingots coming in, so why don't I have your steel ingots? Iron ingots. Because they're going into there. They're producing iron. Oh! I have got the iron as the top priority before I go actually building the steel. So that runs over this way. Up that way. Over here. Over to there. Down, over, down. And into here. And then it runs this way into the entire factory. And I'm prioritizing the stuff that's coming from that side, rather than the stuff that's coming from this side. That is now completely full of steel, so if this is full of steel in here... Oh, well, I'm only using that to make these engine blocks anyway. That is the only reason I'm using that, is for these engine blocks. So what am I... I'm short on something here for these engines. You're coming down there. You're making that. Item ingredient shortage. I need that to come back up again. That's coming from this side. You are these two in here. So I've got the sand coming through. It's those. It's the molds. Isn't it? And the mold... right. The mold's coming down from here. And the molds... there's just resin, isn't it? That's the only thing that's coming through on this, and that's resin. Resin is coming through from this over here, which in turn is coming from all the timber. Is this working? This one is working, and I've got the resin coming through, but that's coming into here, which is in turn making all of these items down here. So I'm not getting, like, vast quantities of resin spare and then running on through, so it is a little bit slow in production. But it is, I mean, that being said, it's still making. I've still got everything being made, so it's not the end of the world. I just got a bit of a slow one on this, because the priority is everything running into that one. Is there any way that I can speed any of this up? I don't believe so. I believe that is running in as fast as it possibly can. Not going to be making any changes to anything in there, so I've either got to just slow down the amount of iron that is coming out of this, or... well, there isn't really a lot else I can do. I mean, I could prioritize maybe the iron being used up elsewhere, but I don't think that's going to be beneficial either. Let me go and have a look in here. I mean, the iron is now starting to back up a little bit on here. I mean, not really, though, is it? Still... no, that's not backing up at all. So it's going this way. So where are you running? You're going into all of these. You're coming down here. You're running through all of that. And you're going out that way. You come up over here. Just goes, and then it gets up to there. Right. Well, actually... alright, well, I'm going to leave that for a minute. I've got several thousand in... I've got several thousand steel in here at the moment. We can run with that. I need to be able to move that, and I need to be able to start making a few barrels. I'm going to have a barrel manufacturing point right in here. So it's not going to be like a big thing. I don't even know how fast barrels get made. What do we do? 1 steel plate, 1 second crafting time. These things are pretty quick. This it's a 0.75 crafting time. But it's still not too bad. So if I make an empty barrel in there, 1 steel plate like that, and then I go over this side, and I take an underground belt there. I put that one over to there, and then I can just have a belt and go out that far. And then I need to go off and get some more belts. Wait, I have those. Don't I? Don't I have some of those in my chest that I put down here? Yes, I do. Right, let's go back over to that chest. I haven't got so far to run then. I can load up with a few belts. I can load up with a few other little bits and pieces as well. Let's go into you. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. 400 belts. I've got the underground ones. I've got a bit of steel there I'll grab. I don't actually need any. I do want a bit of iron plate in there. I do want to have a bit of spare of that. So I don't need all of this copper pipe that I'm running around with. I've got 4 bronze pipe to ground. Should probably get rid of. I've got steel ball bearings there, which honestly I don't think I'm going to be using anytime soon. So I might need to go and get rid of them in a minute. Let's take a little bit of a jaunt down over this side. And back down to here. So we can run out a bit there. And I'm now producing steel. I've now got enough coming in here that we've got a little bit going in towards the steel as well. It's all about balance. That's what it is. It's all about balance. Right, pop you in. And then put that one in. And then I'm going to have a belt that is going to go to there. I'm going to put this one here, like that. And I'm now making barrels. That's good. That's easy. That's simple. The barrels are going to be surplus to requirements at the moment, although I'm kind of like, I'm looking at this and I'm wondering how much surplus to requirement they should be for a minute. I'm seriously considering disabling this until I've got a decent set of barrels in here. Now, I know roughly how I want everything to work. So I know what I'm going to do to start with. I go back over this way. These barrels, I don't want empty barrels going into any kind of storage at the moment. So I'm going to go... Actually, I'm just going to go with a regular belt just for a second. And we're going to run up to about there. And then go here. One more belt. And then like that. Bring you up there. Oops. That way up. Up to here. Right. And I'm going to bring that one there. So I've got empty barrels to this point. And I'm going to start running them along over here. Right. Empty barrels are going to go to there. I'm not going to take them any further for a minute because I've got something else that I want to do first. Or have I? Where am I going to have my... right, well, I need to build a debarreling plant. That's what I... What's a barreling pump right here. I believe that one unloads the pump as well as loads the pump. Barreling pump. Empty. Yeah. I need the pump. So you have the barreling pump right there, and I'll build that one. Now, the one thing I'm not sure of is how fast this one works. So I will take a barreling pump, and I'm going to bring that one down here, and this is where we'll be able to unload the stuff, and then we can have a big field of stuff going on over here. So I put that one right there like that, and I'm unbarreling a whole lot of this. So we've got ferrous concentrate, we've got crystal slurry right in there, thermal water, cupric sludge, but that's not what we're after. That's sulfuric right there. Basically just got to kind of look at the colors to a rough idea of what it is that you're after. What's this? That's artificial... What? Artificial fish water. I don't really have fish oil. More fish oil, vegetable oil, nutrient pulp, pulping liquor, brown liquor, liquid resin, toluene, crude oil, multi-phase, and natural gas. So what I'm going to want, this one is going to be empty multi-phase oil. It's a 0.2 second crafting time for that one. This one here is 50 multi-phase oil, so we're essentially going to be pumping out 250 multi-phase oil per second from one of these plants, as long as everything can keep up with it. So I have that one plant right in there, and that then takes out of there the multi-phase oil that we're going to end up with. So I'm going to put this one here, and I'm actually going to have a big reserve of multi-phase oil right here. I'm going to go and get a couple more of those storage facilities, and we're going to be bringing belt all the way back. Now, I'm not doing underground belt with this bit. That's just going to stay above ground belt all the way back through. And the idea is the entire belt... The whole loop all the way around is going to be stuffed full of barrels. There's not going to be a single bit of space left anywhere on the belt. Anywhere, it's all going to be full of barrels. They're either going to be full or they're going to be empty, but they are going to be full. The belt is going to be full. There's going to be loads of them. So we'll take the belt that we've got right here. We'll bring it out to this way, and I'm going to bring that one over to there, like that. Let's go over... I'll leave a gap between them in case I want to run an extra belt down here for whatever reason. I can't think of any at the moment, but I'm sure there probably will be. And then you go this way. And I run that all the way over to there. And that goes to that point. Now, I'm not going to go any further on that just for a second. I'm going to wait. I'm going to put in this right there. So I've now got 9 of these petrochem gas tanks. A petrochem gas tank has 200,000 storage, so I've got... Well, unfortunately, that is all we've got time for. We will come back tomorrow, and we will carry on with the Bat Challenge, continue trying to make 1,000 of absolutely everything. But we'll also take a little short break and try to catch me a door flurp. If you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.